What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about Big Order. So, the story is about this guy wanting to dominate the world because he believes that will make him and his sister happy. So, he wishes for the world to be destroyed by 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 asking this random chick that has the ability to grant like people's wish for it to happen, and then years later, another girl comes after him trying to kill him because she believes that he's the one responsible for the world's destruction, which results in her parents being dead. She can't kill him because the main character has an ability, it's called an order, where he can pretty much like control everything that surrounds him. Um the girl also has this power, but except for her, like it grants her immortality and she can like revive stuff with it. So she tries to kill him, right? But it doesn't work. So he controls her and she becomes his puppets. Then it was revealed that a bunch of people wanted like to meet with him, and they also have this kind of power and order. So they want him like to be, they want the main character to be their leader, and they said that if he refused they will like pretty much like kill his sister or something. So he has no choice but to accept. Remember, he has an ability to control everything in his domain and all that, including humans. So pretty much they reveal the true objective. They're trying to stop a guy who they believe is the reason, is the guy behind all of this, behind the war of destruction. And apparently it's the main character's dad and shit. So pretty much like when they tried to stop him, it was revealed that it wasn't really the dad who did it, but it was the sister who wished for the world to be destroyed. And because when she did that, her brother like pretty much like erased everyone's memory and put the blame on him. So now everybody thought that he was the one who did it, but it was his sister, etc. And then they pretty much like stopped like the thing. He wished for everything to be back to normal and all that at the end. And yeah, that's the story. Man, this show is so terrible. It's not even funny. The story is inconsistent as fuck. It doesn't make any sense. Like Ren is mad because her parents are dead when she has an ability that can revive dead stuff. Why didn't you revive your parents? Also, who the fuck goes to school when the world is destroyed? You will think people like will be focused on building like their city back and shit, but we have freaking people going to school and having a normal day, even though they see buildings down and shit, and freaking broken cars and shit. Like we don't even go to school when there's winter storm. So the fact that you even go to school when the world is destroyed is freaking stupid. That right there should give you is the second word you should drop this anime. Man, when I saw that, bro, I wanted to drop this shit, bro. I was like, no, no, no. I need to see the whole thing just to see how stupid this show is, man. Also, man, the main character can has the ability like to control everything and people, right? But when he was getting threatened, for some reason, when he used like his power to mind control the people that were threatening him, it didn't work. But when he used it on Ren, she became his puppet. So what the fuck? But of course, there's no explanation of why his power didn't work on them. Freaking stupid. And there's an episode where the group that forced him to be their leader, right, wanted to abandon him when they pretty much stated that they want him to be their leader. So why would you want to leave your leader to die there, man? This is stupid. And when one of them even asks like the one of the guys like if they should help the main character, the guy said like he didn't care if he dies. The story also has like a lot of freaking asshole and freaking plot holes bullshit. Like in the last episode, like when they were fighting that giant monster, it was stated that if you touch the monster, you get a raise or you'll die, right? And then a random chicks comes out of nowhere and blocks the monster's attack with her hands. With her hands. When they even said 30 seconds ago that if you come in contact with him, hand to hand, you will die. She didn't die. She survived. 30 seconds, we can't even be consistent. Oh my god. Man, characters are so bland, it's not even funny, man. Like the main character is lame as hell. The side characters are freaking lame. Like they have no depth in their personality. Nothing makes them interesting. And the only character I can say like that is like pretty much like alright is Red, but even she's bad. So literally nobody in the series is interesting. Like they can kill off that character right there. You won't even give a fuck. Cause this was made by the same guy who made Future Diary, and we all know how that shit was. Even though Future Diary is crap, it's 1,000 times better than this shit here. You would think, like after his first series, the writer will improve his writing, but of course, nope, nope. This one was 1,000 times worse, man. Anyway, yeah, the show has incest. Yep. There's a scene when they show the main character and his sister's clothes on the floor. The censorship makes no sense, man. Like they censor girls taking bath, but they show you a rape scene. There's also bad timing for everything. Like for example, like there's a serious moment about something happening, and then 1 minute later, you got characters doing jokes out and shit for no reason at all. Man, what else do I have to say? Yeah, man, there's nothing like redeeming about this show, man. Like the only thing I can say that's redeeming is the opening and probably some of the soundtrack. Other than that, everything is trash, man. Like garbage. Like the show was already shit from the first episode, man. The only reason why I even watched the all the episode, man, is because I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to see how I wanted to see if it gets better or like or bad, but man, I should have dropped it on the first episode still. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'll even say Dragon Ball Super is better than this shit. Future Diary is better than this shit. Even Sword Art Online is better than this. If you want to talk about worst anime ever, man, Big Order is where you gotta look.